Here's my top 5 favourite TV shows of all time. Starting off with number 5, I've gone for my all-time favourite sitcom. That has to be Modern Family. I absolutely love this show. It makes you feel all sorts of emotions, from happy to laughing hysterically to moments of sadness. Just amazing. You feel like you're part of the family. And also, when I started watching it, I was growing up literally the same age as some of the kids on the show, so it really did feel like you were growing up with them. But honestly, Modern Family, what a classic. It had to be my number 5 choice. In at number 4, I've gone for The Orville, which is Seth MacFarlane's Star Trek, which is literally like if you mix Star Trek with Family Guy. It's hilarious. It has such good sci-fi stories, and they also have some deep meanings in some of the episodes. The cast is brilliant. If you haven't watched the show, you definitely should watch it. It is amazing. So I would definitely recommend The Orville. In at number 3, I'm gonna go for The Boys. This is the best superhero show by a country mile. It is unbelievable. If you haven't seen The Boys or the spin-off Gen V, I would highly recommend, especially if you're a Prime Video customer, because it is so good. It's literally what superheroes would probably be more like in real life, where they're not necessarily just good and don't just use their powers for good. The special effects are crazy, the storylines are great, and Carl Urban as Billy Butcher is absolutely phenomenal. And that's before we even mention Homelander. Honestly, just crazy good. The Boys is my number 3 pick. And then the final 2 shows both had meh final seasons, but in at number 2 I've got The 100. It's unbelievable. It's like if fantasy kind of meets like futuristic. It's a dystopian world. It's unbelievable. It's such a good show. I loved the story arcs they went through. It did get slightly less and less unbelievable as it went on, which is why season 7 was a bit iffy. But up till then, it was a quality show I would watch again and again. But before we get to my number 1 pick, a few honourable mentions. Cobra Kai and The Grand Tour, they are 2 class shows as well, and I could have put them in the list just as easily. But my number 1 pick, even though it had a meh final season, has to be Game of Thrones. That TV show just blew my mind from when I started watching it to when I finished watching it. Some of the episodes, especially season 6, wow, it's just absolutely phenomenal show. It is top tier TV and has to be my favourite TV show. But what are your guys' favourite TV shows? Let me know in the comments. Superhero.